Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kuselwa. I am vlogging on my way to work. So because kukho nje into endihluphayo okanye kukho nje into endibawela ubana ndiyishere nani and ndiyacinga into yokubana if I get to work I won't be able to share it the way that I feel it at this moment. Yes, sorry. Morning. Morning. Um, I just want to start about my upbringing, right? So, my mom and my father, they divorced when I was 7 years, or they separated when I was 7 years. I then moved to the Eastern Cape to live with my grandmother, which was my mother's mom. Being there, it was a bit different, weird for me because it was the environment that I was not used to. My grandmother had a farm and she also had chickens and cows. It was structured very different to today's societal norms. I, honestly speaking, it was not my favorite, didn't like it. However, my grandmother was a very strong being. You know how it's like with most of our mothers, when you are working, you're expected to help and so forth, which there's nothing wrong with that, right? We are coming from a very humble beginnings. My grandmother was different. Like my mom and my uncles, maybe they would call and say, "What do you need?" And she would always say that we have everything. And I never understood why. And with my surprise, I don't remember a day we went to bed without eating. We had everything, right? Fast forwarding my years, coming to Cape Town, it was worse than the Eastern Cape. In what way? My mom was not working, right, at the time, and she just, I don't know how she managed to get food for us and so forth, but it was like very tough. And then I did matric, right? After matric, I then went to work with Ivy, who at the time was cooking for international students. After that, I then went to work at the restaurant called Forex in Observatory. I was a laughing stock. Okay. Everyone, or let me not say everyone, but the majority of the people, they were asking themselves, why would I go work in a restaurant as a child? I mean, there are opportunities like call center or other options, but why would I go work in a restaurant? However, back in my mind, I knew where I'm going and I knew what I want and I know where I come from. That's what kept me going. After working in that restaurant for so many years, I think I worked there for like 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. I then went to work at the airport as a KLM and Air France check-in, right? It was nice, but the restaurant money was better than the airport money, or better than the company that I was working for. I then called again. I was called again to go back where I used to work, but at this time it was more helping in the admin side of things. Mind you, I had no computer literacy, right? You know, sometimes when you not sometimes it's very important to wake up every morning and say to yourself, you are beautiful and you can do better, and there are great things that are about to happen to your life. I always manifest, right? And then I worked there for like I think for a couple of months. It was not even like, yeah, I don't think it was 2 months or 3 months. And then I worked in the company that I'm currently working for. And it has been now like 7 years, going to my 8 years. It was a dream come true. I always wanted to work in an environment where I'm going to help people, right? I grew up wanting to be a social worker or a psychologist, but I couldn't because of circumstances at the time. Today, the reason why I'm sharing this story, I want to motivate someone that has obstacles in his or her journey, someone that have lost hope, someone that stopped dreaming. Wake up today and know that the rough patches isibamba indlela yakho. They are the ones that are going to make you stronger. And when you reach your destiny, you will never go back where you were. I want you to wake up today and say to yourself, I can, and it's happening. I want you to wake up and do something. Just wake up and do something. I it's very funny how most of the time we always think that the one abantu they wake up banezinto zonke banazo. You understand? Sonke mntu siqale somewhere to be where we are, and we are still going elsewhere. Asiphelelanga apha. Yebo. And whatever that you unayo ngoku, just know that you need to multiply it, right? It needs to be multiplied. You need to multiply it, manifest it, and go do it. I love you. See you guys on my next vlog.